Hi everybody, this is Jill and this is Jill for Today. Well, continuing in our autumn theme, I am making pumpkin biscuits. Now this is a recipe that was sent to me from my sister-in-law. I've not tried it. It sounds very interesting. We've been debating about the size of this recipe, the director and I. I think it's a very small recipe and he thinks it's going to be just fine. But I think it's a good one to try because it is new. If I like it, I'll make more of it. So let's get started. What I have in my bowl here is a cup of all-purpose flour. I always use the unbleached. And I have here some brown sugar, salt, baking powder, and some pumpkin pie spice. And that is going to go in there. So far it's a very normal kind of recipe, and I'm going to whisk all this together, break that brown sugar up. I've done pumpkin scones in the past, and but pumpkin biscuits, a little different. All right, that looks nicely mixed up, I think. So now, again, very typical of a biscuit recipe, I have some cut up, this is the Earth Balance margarine, which, as you know, that is my preference as far as butters to bake with. And I'm going to work this in with my little pastry cutter, and it should look like what they always say, of course, is like a coarse cornmeal crumb kind of look to it. So I think once I won't bore you with this, once I have it into that consistency, I'll bring it back in. I believe I have got it here. Let me pull this off of here, and then we'll take a close-up look. And you can see here, it's a very coarse cornmeal kind of a look to it. So I'm just going to set this aside for just a moment, and I'm bringing in here a quarter cup of pumpkin. Here comes that pumpkin of the pumpkin biscuit. It's a very tiny recipe, but we'll see. And then here I have, it called for buttermilk, so what I did was I took a little bit of unflavored, unsweetened soy milk and put a little tiny bit of just white vinegar in there. And I'm going to change hands here, because I'm a right-handed person here. There we go. Okay. And it says just to whisk these together, and that's what I'm doing. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm not skeptical, I'm just a little, well, we'll find out, huh? Okay. All right, this goes now into the flour mixture. And with a spoon, I believe, which I'm going to get here, I'm going to stir this in. It says it should come to a shaggy mass. Well, I'll be darned. I think we're going to have a shaggy mass here when we're done. Scrape this off here. Okay. Continuing on. It's very dry. It is. I thought it was going to come together a little bit better than this, but it's awfully dry. I may have to get a little bit more milk, but let's just work it through here. I'm actually going to get my hand in there now, I think. And see if I can get it together. I think it's going to make it. I think it feels moist enough. I'm going to work at this. I'm not going to add any more milk to it, but I'm going to work on it here for a minute and we'll bring you back. Well, it did. It came into a shaggy mass, and I did not add any more milk to it. So now I'm going to add a little flour. This is a clean work surface, and I'm going to take it out, and I'm going to work it here a little bit, get some of that off my hand. And it should be formed into a 4x4 square. And I have a ruler here, so we make sure we've got a 4x4. 4x4, no kidding. Well, I don't think, okay, let's see here. We're getting there. That's close enough to 4 for my, and then 4 this way. I don't know. Well, we're just going to go as close as we can to 4 by 4. And I think we've just about got it there too. So it feels very dry, actually. All right, there it is, approximately 4 by 4. And it says to cut it into 4 biscuits, and that's exactly what I'm going to do here, as close as I can. And I have a parchment-lined cookie sheet here, which I'm going to put on there. You know, I just recalled the recipe said to brush the tops with milk. And I will do that before I put these in the oven. And I don't like that. I'm going to take that aside. And I'm going to put these in the oven, and I think it's a 12-minute time. We'll let you know. Again, I'm going to brush them with a little milk on top. When these are baked, I will bring you back.
Did somebody say food?
Well, the jury is out.
Oh.
And they baked about 15 minutes, 16 minutes. Go ahead. I buttered it, of course. It smells good.
It smells like pumpkin.
It does smell very good, very tasty. It does smell like pumpkin. Well, what do you think of that? Does it work?
I'm working on it. It's not real pumpkin-y, is it? It's subtle.
Really subtle.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a good biscuit.
Mm-hmm. It's,
pumpkin-y?
I think it's a little wetter than biscuits I'm used to.
Mm-hmm. It is much moister, and I have a feeling part of that. Well, I don't know. What do you think?
Well, let me try it again.
He's going to try the other half.
No, I'm not
he's going to try that half again. Okay. I mean, it's okay. I don't think if I'd baked it any more, it would have been any less moist. I think it's the pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer a straight biscuit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not the worst biscuit I've ever eaten.
Mm-hmm.
I never met a biscuit I didn't like.
I mean, it's a good biscuit.
Mm-hmm.
Would I make it again? Not so much.
It'd be interesting to see, trying it tomorrow maybe, to see if it gets more of the pumpkin flavor or when it gets cooler.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
So there you are. It's a recipe that I wanted to try that my sister-in-law sent.
An honest appraisal.
Very honest appraisal. You know, we try to do that here on the Jill for Today kitchen. And that's it.
That's it.
Thank you so much for watching. And if you liked this video, I hope that you'll subscribe. And you know what else I want you to do? I want you to smash that like button. That's what they always say. Smash that like button.
And I will say the biscuit is not so bad that I don't intend to eat the other half.
There's a half here and there's 3 more on that pan. I know they're going to be going somewhere else here real soon. Anyway, thanks a lot, people, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.